Hey guys, how's everyone? I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And here we are. That was the Forex calendar that I'll look at briefly. And I just want to share my Sunday setups. These are the trades that I'm looking forward to taking during this upcoming week. And today is 16th of March. So for the upcoming week, Monday to Friday, what we'll be looking at on the trades, my pending orders, I'll share those with you right now. But first, of course, we want to look at the uh, calendar, the forexfactory.com. Yeah, forexfactory.com. And this is where we need to be tuned in to all the news that's coming out. And I won't go over this entire list. It's a full calendar this week. It's unbelievable. Lots of things happening. All of these red items, these are all high impact items. And the times you see on the screen are Southeast Asia time. So you want to be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times. But there's a lot to be aware of, a lot that's coming out. But now I'll get over to the charts and we'll just go ahead and have a look at the what's happening, what's been happening, and what will be happening. Okay, as best we can. Here we go right now, and you're looking at the DXY. Okay, the DXY, the U.S. dollar index, compared with 6 major currencies, and it's doing the same thing it's been doing all year long. Okay, and that's going down. Declining strength, weakening of the US dollar. So that's why we are bearish on the major pairs and also, sorry about that, guys. It's Sunday afternoon and I'm not completely here. We are bullish. We are bullish on the major pairs and, of course, bullish on gold. If the US dollar is going down, then that means the euro, the odd, New Zealand, the pound, they're all going up. So we're bullish on the major pairs. Let's get that straight right from the beginning. Okay. Sunday afternoon, a little bit too laid back and relaxed. If you got any comments or questions, leave them below here. I will get back to you. And don't forget to like, love, and share this. I do appreciate your support, and I thank you for being here and joining in. After the DXY, this weakening of the US dollar, we're bullish on the major pairs and on gold. So let's just quickly look at the major pairs. And these are the trade setups that I have coming up this week, starting tomorrow. And for the Euro US, being bullish on that, you've seen a huge move 2 weeks ago. And then this last week, it was in consolidation, which is normal. Okay, going sideways, getting ready for another breakout. And it's likely to go up to $1.10 very soon. Now trading at $1.08. So pending order, just a little bit below where it closed on Friday, a buy limit with the Euro US at 1.0865. And then the odd US, also a buy limit, pending order just a little bit below where it was. You saw we had a big downward movement and then a recovery on that, and then some consolidation, looking for a breakout up to higher prices. So with the odd US, a buy limit at 0.6310. Then the New Zealand US is similar to the odd US, had a big downward movement, then a recovery, and then some consolidation. And we need to let this one pull back to our support level for a buy limit at 0.5720 on the New Zealand US. And then the pound US, okay, a buy limit on that one also, with the entry price at 1.2920. That one has just been going crazy, just a tremendous upward move for the last several weeks, the last couple of months. But now in this sideways consolidation area, getting ready to break out, okay, to break out to higher prices as it is bullish against the US dollar with a decline of the US dollar. So a buy limit on the pound US, 1.2920. And the USD CAD, I just want to forget about the USD CAD for a while. These are just crazy moves, and this is all because of the trade war between the US and Canada. And so there's really no telling which way it's going to go. And so I'd just rather stay. There's plenty of other things we can trade. If we just leave one currency aside, that one being the USD CAD, leave that one aside till things settle down with all the tariff wars, and then we can come back to it later. The UJ, I have a sell. Okay, market execution, sell. That's what I had for you last week. We paid off really well until about midweek when it turned back around. but you can almost always just at this time just sell the USD JPY. So market execution when the market opens on Monday morning, and usually Tokyo is one of the first to open on Monday morning, uh, just sell the USD JPY. Then we'll go back up and look at the Bitcoin. Hey, Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Well, I'd like to buy the Bitcoin, but on the weekly chart, we have turned bearish and now trading at 84,228. I got this trend line here. If it would break above, it's just gone past the trend line there. I'll move that just a little bit. What I'm looking for, if it will break above this resistance at 85K, break above that resistance at 85K with some momentum, with some buying power behind it, then it would be likely to go back up to 90,000 where it was a couple of weeks ago. But when nothing's sure about that, Bitcoin is bearish. It's turned bearish on the weekly chart. So just have to wait and see. Let this one play out. Be patient. And this is the key to being successful in trading is be patient. All right, just sit on your hands sometimes. You cannot force the market to do what you want it to do. You have to let the price tell you what it's going to do, and then you take the appropriate trade. Now we can quickly look at oil. Oil has been going down since the beginning of the year, and it's down now around $65, $67 it closed on Friday. So that's right now, as you can see, easy to see, it's in a consolidation sideways movement, probably going to break out to higher prices. And if it does, then I would be ready to go long on the oil after it starts to give us indications that it will break out of this downward movement, this downward trend that it's been in. But for now, it's just sideways. Anybody that's trading in here is getting kicked around and not making any money. It's difficult, really difficult, unless you're scalping. Very difficult to make any kind of money in a sideways market. Best to just wait. There's only three things you can do in trading. That's buy, sell, and wait. And sometimes you just have to wait. I know it's boring, but you cannot force the market. And then, of course, I want to look at the pound New Zealand. All right, this one has been a lot of fun. Okay, it's been made a great upward move there, starting about 4 weeks ago, and then ran for a couple of weeks. Really good move, but to really high prices. And where it got on Thursday, it has not been there since the year 2015. So 9 years ago. It's a really, really high price, and you see it's trying to break down, but really this is just some sideways consolidation. Now I took a couple of trades over here when I thought it might be changing direction, but then it went back up and then went sideways again. And now I am in. I do have one trade open here as it broke this trend line. I do have a trade open, and we're just going to see if it will continue lower. If it should break back above this resistance line here that I have, then I will close that trade with a small profit. But if it should continue down, then this has a long way to go, a long way to go. The pound New Zealand can come way back down here. You see where it is now. So just waiting to see if this is going to be a continuation of the change of direction. We thought that here, we thought that here, and it didn't happen. But perhaps, 3 times is a charm. Wait and see. But I really like trading the pound New Zealand because it's a good trending trade. It trends better than most currency pairs. And when it moves a lot. It moves more than most other currency pairs on the market. Sometimes this will move as much as 300 pips in a day, where the average move is about 100 pips. So if you can catch this downtrend, that will be good. I'm thinking it might pull back to this resistance line here at 2540, 2.2540, and that would be a good place to take a sell limit. Okay, if you let it pull back. If you didn't get in earlier and you're not holding trades from when it broke this trend line, then it would be prudent. Don't chase the candles. Okay, don't FOMO. You're not going to miss out. This has been a big move down on Friday, so it's likely to pull back, have a correction, put a sell limit at 2.2540, and you can get back in on this hopefully continuation of the downward movement. So bearish on the pound New Zealand. And then lastly, yes, of course, we look at gold. And what is gold? Gold been going crazy, eh? You know, if you remember, I made a video in the last quarter of last year. I said we're going to $3,000, but we didn't make it by the end of 2024. But we did just Friday. It hit $3,000. We knew it would get there. We knew it was going to go there, but you never know when. Okay, but it did make it on Friday. We touched 3,000 and went up to 3,004, $3,004. But then it fell down 200 pips. It dropped another $20, closing at 2984 on the Friday session. So I hope you weren't buying at 3,000. Surely you were not buying at 3,000, thinking, oh, this has gone to the moon. Now it's going to Mars. Okay. Don't chase the candles. That's called fear of missing out. You know, nothing goes up forever. And as you saw late on Friday in the US session, that was it. And then it came back down, dropped 200 pips. So I'm going to let it come back a little bit more. Okay. And my entry price for my buy limit on gold is at this yellow line here, 29.65. 29.65 for a buy limit. Yes, we're going to see higher prices. Will it break above 3,000 next week? Not likely. Okay, it might go back up and touch that again. But if you look back a couple of years ago at the chart where it was 2,000, how many years did it take to break above 2,000? And now here we are at a very strong psychological number, 3,000. Will it break above 3,000? Yeah, it can. It could do it tomorrow, but that's extremely unlikely. And you don't want to try and predict the market. We react to what we see. All right, and I see that we closed bearish on Friday. The Asian Pacific market will usually follow what happened on Friday. So I expect to see a continuing correction back down to 29.65 or perhaps even lower. It could even go down to 29.50. 29.50, yes, which is a major support level. So in that zone between 29.50 and 29.65 is a good time to buy. Don't sell, okay? And gold is bullish. When anything is bullish, look for an opportunity to buy. Anytime you sell against the trend, that's a counter trend trade. And it's in my book, and it's counter trend trades are risky. You know, the trend is my friend. So I look for an opportunity to buy when something is bullish. Okay, that's it for me, guys. I hope this pending orders will help you with your trades. I hope that sharing this with you will help you to be successful with your trading. And I wish you a great week wherever you are in the world. Wish you all the best of success with your trading. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. I will get back to you. I do reply to all the comments. And don't forget to like, love, and share this video. And I'll see you again next time. Take care. Have a great week.